Hey, good morning. Lisa Marie here. I'm moving a little bit slow this morning, and yesterday did not quite go as planned because I had to have some dental work done after work last night. My appointment was at 4:30 and got in fine, but I didn't get done until 7 p.m. Oh, that hurts. Till 7 p.m. And then they said I couldn't eat for 2 hours after that, which I was not hungry at all then anyway. They said I could drink, so I did have some water, but about 9:30ish, 9, my stomach did start doing the hungry feeling and kind of making noise at me. So I had some applesauce with some protein in it. But it totally changed my numbers from what I was planning for yesterday. So today, I'm kind of resorting back to what I did at the very beginning. What is it, like the second or third week when you can start having pureed foods? I was really afraid when they said strain your soup so that there's no chunks. I took that super serious, and I double strained everything, and so I didn't really have anything with any kind of added real food chunks. I did flavorings with like stevia. There's a gazillion flavors of stevia, liquid stevia. If I really wanted a flavor, that's how I added flavor of something. But I just really took everything as creamy and smooth and as blitzed as possible. There was, and I have to find it because there was this amazing lady that made pureed foods for babies that was from the family table. So there was a kind of meat and savory thing. There was that salty type of thing. She had the best ideas, and I actually made several of her recipes for me. It sounds gross. It sounds really gross, but there was one with tilapia, sweet potato, with something else added in there, and had butter and just amazing things. And I blitzed that all up, and that made a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous dinner. So today we are moving slow. I do not feel like chewing today. I just don't. My jaw hurts I think from that new thing that they put in your mouth now. They put it here on the opposite side that they're working, and it holds your jaw open. I think they think it makes it so your jaw doesn't hurt, but my jaw hurts from leaving it open for hours. It's crazy. So I don't feel like chewing today. So I'm going to have a lot of soft stuff. So today, just for at work, my calories for the day, during the daytime, I'm not counting dinner or my evening snack. I have 565 calories, 91 protein, 48 carbs, and my fats are only at 10. So this is like a really good day. So let me show you what I've got cooking. Well, what I bought. And here I have for the day. Okay, so my normal morning routine is pretty much the same. I already had my G2 with 8 ounces of my G2 with my probiotic that I use because I can open the tablet. That's the reason why I have this one. And then you saw my mug for my tea. I did pick something with caffeine today, so I have some Earl Grey with my protein powder, and then I added a couple of squirts of the sugar-free almond roca Torani syrup that is just amazing. I love this. So I only did 2 pumps of that, which is half of their actual serving. And then here, let me show you what happened with my day yesterday. So hey, this is life. Life happens, and sometimes emergencies come up or just life situations, and you have to readjust. So yesterday, the plan was 103 proteins and 1097 calories, and it ended up as 93, which is still great, and 974, which is still over my goal. And I did walk yesterday at lunch, so that's awesome. But my foods down here on the end just didn't happen. But that's okay. That's okay. And then here's my plan right now for the beginning of the day of what's going on. And that is, so far that. So now for my first snack today, I decided I want something I can eat now. Now I can eat one whole little pudding. It took me a long time to be able to eat a whole little pudding. And if I leave a couple of bites, oh well, who cares? I'm getting in a lot of nourishment, and that's what I do. So today, because I think I'm going to want a little bit something more filling, I'm going to add one of the Isopures, or excuse me, why do I keep calling it Isopure? I don't know. Because it starts the same. This is Inspire, and they have crazy flavors. This one is blueberry cheesecake. So I already put out a scoop of that. Look at this. Okay, just got to show you a comparison here. This is 1 scoop of the Gene Pro. This is why I normally add this to products, because there's only this much powder to make things thick. And the Inspire, this is 1 scoop. 1 scoop for the same thing. For the 20 to, and this is only 20 grams of protein, and this is 30. What do you do? So this is what I'm going to, and look at that. Look at the comparison. My arm's in the way, sorry. Look at the comparison. Is that crazy? It's crazy. But hey, that's how it goes. So this one I know will add fluff and volume to my pudding. So that's why I'm adding this to this. And I wanted something different than the chocolate cherry. And this is my only other flavor I have. So I'm going to add the blueberry cheesecake to chocolate. Because, I mean, hey, chocolate goes with everything, right? Then my lunch. My lunch is going to be, who knows? My lunch might be, I don't know. My plan is to have a half of this Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt that's cherry. My concern is it does have chunks of cherry in here, so we'll see how my chewing goes. We'll see. And the same with this low-fat, I get the 2% of the cottage cheese because I like it. I like the 4% also, but I didn't realize this had pineapple in it. And the chunks are about as big as my pinky nail. So this is going to require a little bit of chewing as well. And I'm figuring by lunchtime my jaw will be working a little better. Plan A is the yogurt and possibly the cottage cheese if I feel like I need more. If this was enough chewing for me, and I still feel like I need something extra, I'm bringing some sugar-free Jell-O. And then I'll have these two instead. We'll just see. We'll see how my jaw goes. But plan B is to have something easy that goes down. Then my afternoon snack. Oh, and I gotta tell you this thing I did today too. Oh, sometimes I just surprise myself at things I try. And sometimes they work out. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're not so good. But today this one's good. So anyway, back over here. This is going to be my afternoon snack. Because usually in the afternoon is when I get that little got to have that extra boost, and to me, it's the protein and the carb that does it. So I am going to have my, this is actually the Walmart brand of applesauce with no added sugar. Oh, and it's so good. It's really good. If you like cinnamon, sprinkle a little cinnamon on it. I don't care for it right now. Well, I don't know if I do. I haven't tried it. Before surgery, I didn't like cinnamon, so here we go. So afternoon snack is one of these cups, which sometimes I finish, sometimes I don't, with an added scoop of the Gene Pro because I have the protein. So if chewing went well with lunch and I feel the need to chew, then I might have one of these. So here's plan B. I'm bringing something as a backup. One of these little Fiber One bars. It's a lemon bar, and it's really quite tasty. It's kind of like dessert. And I cut this little puppy up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at least 9 bites, usually 12. I try to get things to be 12 bites, 12 to 20. So this can be 12 bites. And it's soft. It's like it's a soft bar. It's not hard. So this is for sure probably going to be my afternoon snack, but this is backup. Then, you know, to go with the rest of my fluids for the day, I've had 1 glass with my Gene Pro, 1 glass with my tea. Then there's 2 glasses coming here with my tea through the day. And because I'm doing liquids and I'm not wanting to chew a whole ton, instead of doing plain water, I mixed this up in my little cup like I do for my hot tea, and I put it in this bottle. Then I filled it up the rest with my Niagara water, and I added 1 pump of the caramel syrup. I just made my own protein water. What? Stop, crazy. Yes, I just made my own protein water that tastes super awesome. So there's my day. I'm going to have at least 6 bottles or glasses, whatever you call it, of liquids. My afternoon snack, my lunch, the morning snack, and then of course my morning routine. And now I have to talk all day at work, so I'm a little concerned about my jaw, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna finish my tea, finish getting ready for work. I just want to encourage you that sometimes there's days when maybe your stomach is reacting to all of the new stuff you've been trying, and if that happens, go back. It's okay. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the clear liquids. Go back to the full liquids. Go back to the pureed and then soft stuff. It is okay. It is okay to go backwards. It's totally okay. You have to listen to your tummy and listen to your body, because when you don't, that's when you have problems. And when you keep pushing on through crazy stuff that your body's trying to tell you stop on, that's when there's problems. And that's when it feels tight up here. That's when it feels like, oh, you're going to throw up your food, or maybe it's going to trigger acid reflux. There's so many things that happen when you don't listen to your body. So my body's telling me, go back, have a easy day. And so this is my day, which is very similar to when I was on the pureed foods and the soft foods. The only difference really when I'm looking at the stuff, the only difference was back then, no chunks. I didn't have any chunks of anything. So how do I mix my Gene Pro and hot stuff or water so it's not clumpy? Oh, let me show you. I got this. Is one of my very, very, very best finds. I love it, love it, love it. I use this I put my tea down. And I did a video of my little tea station here. So I get my little 2-ounce cup. I fill it with room temperature water out of our thingy here. I pour that in here. Then I add a scoop of the Gene Pro. So all the powder's in there. And then I take this. It's actually called a frother. I believe it's a milk frother for coffee, but I don't drink coffee. So, well, I love the smell, can't stand the taste. And I'm not going to try it. So the liquid's all in here, and I take it, and I just kind of go like this. I go straight down the middle, and I go around the sides, and then I kind of come up because it makes like this really cool tornado tunnel. And I just kind of go up and down a couple times, and then turn it off, take it out, rinse this off. Then my protein powder is all mixed up in here, liquidy and no clumps because of this. I love this. I love it. I really do. I'm actually getting 2 more so I can keep one at work and put one in our camper, and then I'll be taking one with batteries when we go on vacation because that's just what I do and I love it. But this, so now this is room temperature water, and I then pour that into my hot tea. My hot tea is too hot for me. Like, it's scalding. I don't like it that hot. So I don't mind this little bit of coolness in here to bring down the temperature of it. But I guess if that really bothers you, I mean, make your soup hotter or make your tea or coffee hotter so that when you add this coolness in there, it won't change the temperature that much. After I do this, I still have to add an ice cube to my tea because it's just too stinking hot for me. But that's how I mix my Gene Pro. You're almost 2 years out, and sometimes you have to go back because the tummy revolts. Yes, oh my gosh, the war that goes on inside. Sometimes it just happens. Amy, I totally get it. And Stephanie, hopefully I answered your question because, hey Angie, hey Jody, Ashley, good morning. Is Gene Pro flavorless? Yes, it is. However, when you first mix it up, there's a lot of people that mix it up and put it in this little thing and then just shoot it down. They make shooters out of the Gene Pro, which you can. It says it's flavorless, but it has a taste of kind of a wheatish, flourish thing. I don't know what you call it. It's not really a flavor, so when you add it to different things, it doesn't have a flavor that interferes. That's why it's called flavorless. However, if you just drink it straight, it has a taste. It's not bad, but it does have a taste. And I really see it. I don't see it in anything I put it into except for my cottage cheese. When I put it in my cottage cheese, the cottage cheese turns from white to kind of a weird grayish, yellowish tint. Freaked me out at first because then, of course, my brain said, it's going to taste gross. But it didn't. It tasted like the cottage cheese. Gene Pro also will make your foods runnier than what you intend them to be. So that's why it works good in liquids, soups and broths and things like that. But I have made the mistake. If you add it into your hot soup, or if you add it into your cold soup and then you put it in the microwave, I don't know what's wrong with it, why it does that, but it clumps and does something crazy. It was the Inspire people who made a video that they mix that Inspire with like 1 scoop, and they mix like a tablespoon of liquid and make it like a thick, creamy, almost looks like my mouth's watering. Wow. Makes it like a frosting, and then they add that to whatever they're going to put it into, and that gave me the idea, I wonder if that'll work with the Gene Pro. So I probably use a little more liquid than you're supposed to, or that you can, because at first I used my spoon or a fork to mix it up in there, but I was forever leaving clumps, and I found this. I actually had an old cheapy one, and it sort of kind of worked, and that's why I went and bought a new one. IKEA, $3.50. $3.50. So cheap. This exact same one, exactly the same one at Walmart, hello, discount of everything, $17. $17. So I went, I'm driving out of my way and going to IKEA because it's really out of the way over here. And that's kind of what I did. Oh, and that's right, Jody, I remember you saying that. She actually got the IKEA one on Amazon, so she got a great deal, and even with the shipping, it wasn't the price of Bed Bath & Beyond or Walmart. Where do you find the frother? At IKEA, or online, or a lot of stores have them now because it's the thing. Jeep, I want to make sure I get all your questions. Sorry. Yes. Hey, good morning. 2 years out. Hey, Deborah. Good morning. Hey, Nancy. Good morning. And Stephanie. So there's my day. Sorry this took so long. Oh, even smiling hurts. Goodness. I really think it is. And my teeth don't quite feel right on the inside. So we'll see how today goes. And I'm totally fine with not chewing today. I will be fine. So hey, my timer just went off. I got to get ready for work because I can't go like this in my nightie and my robe. I would love to. Wouldn't that be fun? But anyway, have a great day. Really, really, really have a great day. Listen, listen, listen to your body. And just experiment. The worst that can happen is you got to throw it out because it's gross and put another one, another scoop or another food in. That's why I almost always, I try really hard to have plan B and take something else with me just in case. So I love you very much. I really, really do. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you have success today and that you just listen to your tummy, because that new tool really does know what it's doing. Even though it's brand new, it really does know. So trust it, trust the process, enjoy your journey, and I will talk to you later.